Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. I have a parcel or package here. I have generally no that's a lie. I might have an inclination what it is. This is from the US Postal Service. I haven't ordered anything from the US, so I'm not sure what. I have a suspicion it might be part of my Boss Fight Studios Mighty Steeds order, but that's way too small to be a horse. It could be some of the accessories. I do have the horses stuck in customs here in China, and I'm waiting for Boss Fight Studios to email me an invoice so I can send it to customs and get my stuff. But this is obviously not the horses, so let's see what it is. This is my only thing I can think it could be, but I mean, I could be wrong. It does say on the front, what does it say? Collectible doll accessories. Alright, that one's empty. What is this? Well, it's certainly not Boss Fight Studios. Oh my word, this can't be right, can it? Wait a minute, let me go look at this again. My word. Huh. Would you look at that? Right, so I'm going to have to contact looks like it could be from Marauder. I ordered some, yeah, it is. I ordered some from Marauder a long time ago. They posted this in 3rd of December 2019. Now we are now May. That's and it's like can't pass the 3rd of May, so that's January, February, March, April, 5 months. They've actually refunded me for a figure, and I'm gonna have to contact them and make arrangements to pay them because it's come like 5 months later. That is a ridiculously long time to wait for a figure. I was not expecting that at all. That is a real surprise. Okay, so it's one of their Valkyries. It's a woman figure. She is in like tan. Now what I'm going to do, my phone's on my laptop making a sort of a noise with a fan. I'm going to pause this video, get myself set up properly for a review, and then review this, okay? So this is such a surprise. I'll be back in a second. I am back. I thought I ordered 2 figures, but I've only got 1 here. That is a huge surprise. Let me just check the paperwork first of all and see what it says. I've got a free bonus thank you. Not sure what the bonus thank yous could be, the weapons or something. Okay, more paperwork. Doesn't actually say what I've ordered though. I wonder why it took so long to reach me. Okay, just information, nothing bad. So I've got here one gun that looks absolutely amazing. Let's have a quick look at the gun first of all. This really is a huge shock to me. And we see that the scope comes off, the magazine comes off, and the tripod section comes off. There's no drilled barrel, but I can forgive that because that really is rather small. That'd be hard to drill. But having said that, you can see that they got drilled the holes through the side here. That does look rather cool. Let's have a quick look. There are 2 holes for the scope. Fits in nicely. Though that's probably something you may want to glue in. The magazine, it's got a spur on there. Have a look. Fits in very nicely. And there's a little hole for the tripod here. And that fits in very securely. Very, very nice looking gun. Have another gun here. Again, no drilled barrel, has separate magazine, looks great. I've got here one sidearm, looks good. Another sidearm with suppressor, it looks like. Let's have a look at this one. This one's slightly different. I really was not expecting this at all. This is like a huge shock. Okay, it's more like an Uzi actually is what it looks like, but there's no magazine for it. Oh, there is. I'm telling a lie. Tiny magazine here. Is that the right way in or the wrong way? Okay, and then is this a suppressor? Look at that. That is pretty cool. Okay, then we have the figure. It's actually my first Marauder action figure, with the exception of one of the dogs, the K9 units I got from Kickstarter. So we have here, well, so much stuff. We have the face, really nice sculpt. Very good. Body looks great. We have the vest, nice and pliable, so that won't be too stiff. We have a cap, which is again very pliable, very bendy, so it'll fit in many things. There is a backpack, which is cool. Scarf, goggles, lots of different pouches. There's a combat knife with a sheath. Very, very good. And just pouches, 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 pouches. And there's a holster as well for the pistol. Okay, let's pop on the head and have a look at the articulation. Okay, it is on. Stands up quite easily. Feels a little bit loose in the joints, but we'll look at that in a second. So it has a left and a right. It's a bit stiff. She has a small side to side, a down and an up. Shoulders gets nice and high. I don't think I can go quite that high. Just about. Pretty cool. Now I'm curious to see what the bicep bend's going to be like on these, because that's often where a lot of figures fall down, is the bicep bend, particularly for holding weapons. She gets 90 on both hands, which is cool. If I put her arms out front and as far forwards as they can go, it appears that the right one goes slightly more in than the left one, which is okay, because if she holds her hand right-handed, she'll get a better firing position. Wrists, or there's a bicep turn. There is a wrist swivel. And then she has the gun grip on the right hand and the same on the left. There's no trunk. Torso will twist forwards, backwards, side to side. Hips, very good, just as good as you'll find in your many of your Fortnite figures, maybe better to a degree. Even with the mind, if I put on the holster, let's have a look, and have the gun in, that might not get quite so far, but that's okay. Oops, that's okay. Backwards is going to be terrible because of the butt sculpt. Forwards is good. There's double kneecaps. Look at that, really, really tight. Great job there by Marauder. And then the feet, they turn. There is no swivel like this, but you can get a... She's got it on the left leg, difficult on the right. There we go. A tippy toe, but you have to bend the back of the boot inside the trousers. And let's do a dorsal flexation, or as I like to call it, a Michael Jackson. Decent angle. She is a nice looking figure. Now if I just stick her up slightly close in front of the camera, have a look at her. She does look good. Now I'm going to compare her to some figures. Let's compare her to Captain America, who are from Marvel, from Captain America Civil War, who I reviewed the other day in his desert gear. They are a pretty good match, almost matching in colours. That won't be that difficult to make them match. I use one of the wild card squad from Fortnite. He's wearing Captain America's helmet, and we can see again that she is a good match. And then if I use an Acid Rain World Seth Trooper, I keep using. Again, she's a good match. She does look a touch tall compared to him, but still matches very, very well. She is a great looking figure. Let's compare with another female. I use the, she's dancing at the moment. My Skull Trooper is dancing with Sagat. You can see there, then a love embrace. Let's have a quick comparison. So she's slightly taller, but compares scales well. And obviously Sagat's going to be a huge beast compared to both of them. He just towers above, as you'd expect, because he's meant to be like well over 7 foot tall in the game, in the Street Fighter game. Great figure, good scaling. Okay, let me see how she holds her guns. Now, this one where the handle is attached, that is the concern. The pistols should be fine. See how she holds this. So have a look at the fingers. The fingers, they've got quite a good give. I like things with a bit of give, because otherwise if you get scared, you're going to like snap the fingers every time you put a gun in the hand or something. Let's have a look. There is a trigger finger of sorts. She holds that okay. Not the best, definitely not the worst, but not bad. In fact, you hold it out straighter, she holds it actually slightly better. Oh, dropping down a little bit. Her wrist joint is a bit loose, but she does hold that very, very... See, the wrist joint's dropping down again. Holds that very nicely. Okay. Let's look at this gun. And then we'll go to the one with the handle afterwards, which may be a bit of a issue. Okay, let's get this in. Right, that trigger finger is separate, so there's no need to cut that, but getting in is going to be a bit more difficult than I'd like, perhaps. Okay, that is in. Just her wrist is very loose. Right, I need to blow my nose quickly. Okay, let's have a look again. Holds that well. Get this. Needs to get slightly more of a bicep bend to get it in the stock into her arm, but nonetheless she does hold that well. Let's see if she can hold this nice this way as well. Pretty damn good. She's holding that very, very well, has to be said. And the cap is very easy to go on. It will stand. You can mix and match that with other figures. The backpack part, just a peg. Need to push the end slightly more, but goes on well. Let's try this one with the far more difficult handle to hold in the gun here. Yeah, I might have to tighten up that wrist joint in the future. She can hold this one, but it's going to be a bit more tough to do than that one. Let's see what she does on the left-hand side. Left hand is slightly stiffer. Yeah, that one's going to be far more difficult to hold. Combat knife. She holds well. Ready to stab you or punch you with a knuckle duster part. Very, very nice. Get that off. See how hard it is to take the head off now. It was a bit of a struggle to stick it on. Oh, that was a lot easier than I thought. She has the part here. I won't put the head on just yet. For the scarf, looks good. Then she has her vest. Which again looks like it could be quite easy, hopefully. Normally you find one side easy and the second side to put in much more difficult. Let's have a look. Not too bad. That goes in quite nicely as well and is effective. Let's have a look at the goggles. Now they do feel too big for her little head because it slips off. Some of the G.I.Joe ones actually would probably fit better than this. But not bad. Still looks lopsided. Yeah, it still looks okay, but they're just a touch big. They're better for a male head. In fact, someone like H.A.C.K.S has got quite a big head. I know he's got an eye patch, but you know, maybe he's just too cool. Even for his heads, they look a touch too big. But still okay. Okay, then it's just holster and packs and stuff. I want to see how her pistol, her sidearm, fits into the holster. So let's have a look. We'll see how tight that is. Pistol's out. Let's get the holster into her leg. Very nice tight fit. That's great. And then the sheath for the knife. Hello, another one going in. Does not want to fit in that one there. Maybe I need to cut something off. It looks like it should fit. Let's try the other side. Okay, that was something I probably would want to glue in at another later date. I'll put a knife. Here's her knife. And that's a nice tight fit again. She is a great figure. Okay, I'm going to do one more thing with her. Just put the head back on. Let's give her pistol. See how she holds a pistol. Actually holds a pistol perfectly. Really, really nice. To get that finger though to go by the trigger, and that'll be spot on. That's close enough for now. Alright, now last thing I want to do is just see what her dynamic posing is like. So I've quite to go to beat some of the Joy Toy and Acid Rain figures. Now, because she hasn't got this on her feet, since she's going to struggle for some poses. Can't get as flat as she would like. But still, she does pose quite well. A great looking figure. A great job by Marauder. I am quite impressed. Right, as I said, I shall be contacting Marauder and saying, hey, guess what? The thing you refunded me for, I've got one. I need to pay you. And I'll see what they say about that. Okay, so what happened was they sent me something. In fact, even this date is wrong. Because I ordered, it was way before December last year I ordered. So why is this just now put December on there? I have to look up all my old emails and see when this is from. In fact, I'm going to do that now and come back and tell you guys on this video in case you're interested, and we'll see how long it's actually been. Okay, so I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. This is a story. So I placed an order, listen carefully, in February 2019. That's what, 15 months ago, is that right, March? Yeah, 15 months ago. They posted not long after. Now, after 31 days of not receiving my figure, I contacted them and said, hey, it's been 31 days. They replied, said, hey, it can take up to 12 weeks for international shipping. So I waited. After 12 weeks, nothing came. I contacted them again saying it's been 12 weeks. And they replied, oh, we're going to refund you. And unfortunately, you can't order from us anymore. Now, so they refunded me. That was the 3rd of June, I think they refunded me. And I wasn't happy about them saying I can't order from them. They say it's their policy that when a customer doesn't receive the item, they do no longer deliver to that address or use that email address, which sounds like they're blaming the customer, which is not nice, but I can understand the policy. You know, I contact them again saying I'm not happy about that, and they say, well, it's not your fault, it's not our fault, that's our policy since 2006, I think, something like that. And so that was it. Case over. Can't order from Marauder directly anymore. I'm not going to get anything from them directly unless I use a different address and different email address, which I've not done. Okay, so now bear in mind, I've ordered, I've paid, it hasn't come, they've cancelled the order and they've refunded my money in June last year. July, August, September, October, November, December. 6 months after they've refunded me, they've posted my order again. But I've not ordered it again. I've not paid for it again. But they haven't told me this in email. I don't know. Okay, that's December. Then we go January, February, March, April, May. 5 months after they've posted it to me, lo and behold, I receive it. And you see my surprise and confusion and shock today in getting my lovely Marauder figure. Now, I have emailed them and explained, you know, I'm a bit confused what's going on. This is what's happened, blah, 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 blah. And I'm very happy to pay for the figure. But I would expect my account to be unblacklisted if it is, or reactivated or whatever, since I have actually received the figure they sent me. But that's just very, very peculiar. I'm not sure why they would send it to me, you know, 5 months, 6 months, July, August, September, October, November, 6 months after they've refunded my order, they've sent it to me. But I'm not complaining, it's a nice figure. Okay, this is Awesome Action Toys. Stick a bit closer. You can't really see. Let me change this angle a little bit. There we go. This is Awesome Action Toys, and I am signing out saying please like, share, and subscribe. I'll be back to no more Awesome Action Toy videos for you. Stay happy, keep collecting, okay? Bye-bye.